Today's card is what are you waiting for? The affirmation I want to draw from this is that I am prepared to move forward in what's meant for me. That'll be the affirmation that I give with this. I didn't bring my affirmation power thought cards because they're hard to travel with. And I'm not at my house right now. I'm at my mom's house. So the topic we have here is what are you waiting for? And I pulled a few oracle cards for this, but essentially what I'm getting is that people want to take the leap and they want to do something different, but they might be afraid of what the results might be. I have here unfamiliar territory, so I think that it's something that you just have never experienced before. It's something you don't really know much about. So for you, you're like literally a fish out of water, like the picture is here. Also, sorry about the noise. I'm in the city. Normally I am in the suburbs, so there's not much noise besides maybe the occasional truck driving by. But here we're gonna have all kinds of city noises while I'm visiting my mom. So unfamiliar territory, right? What are we waiting for? And then I have fire here, and it's something, I think it's something that you're extremely passionate about. It might be something that you are just learning about. So you're not that knowledgeable about it yet, but it's something that you're really excited for. And this is kind of telling you so far not to wait for everything to perfectly fall into place. I get the feeling that this is like telling you to really follow that passion and follow that fire inside of you and kind of like take that leap. I have release here. And so that also tells me that you need to release the expectation that you will be perfect at this. You're just not going to be. It's just impossible. And that's okay, because you have plenty of time to learn about this new passion that you're interested in. And you don't have to wait. You know, life keeps going. As you progress through life, you know, you might wait for things because you feel like you're not ready. But then as there are some things where you wait and then you do get to a point where you're like, I'm glad I waited because I'm more prepared now. A lot of people say that about like having children or something. They're like, if I would have had a kid when I was 20, I would not have the patience that I have now, right? Something like that. But I think in this particular situation, this is something that you're going to learn as you're doing it. So it's going to be something where it's like, hey, maybe don't wait for it. Just go for it and release the expectation that you're going to be perfect at this. I have time here. And as I was saying, you know, sometimes we wait for things, you know, as we get older, and maybe we're more prepared at an older age. But I think that time here is telling me that time is running out. And I don't mean that as in necessarily like you won't have your chance to do it, but more of like a reminder of our mortality. Like the longer you wait around for things to perfectly fall into place, the less likely that you're going to ever get it done. You know, I've definitely felt this in my life as well, where I put off doing things because I just thought that maybe I wouldn't be good at it, or that I needed to focus more and learn more before I jumped into it. And then I end up realizing that I kind of feel like I wasted a lot of years not pursuing it. But I don't really have regrets either, because that's also was like a lesson I feel like I learned. And maybe this is something that you've been learning as well. Like you've been putting things off because you feel like it's not the right time. And this is kind of a reminder that there's never a good time for this particular thing that you want to do. And you're really just going to have to dive in and just be uncomfortable with the fact that this is not something that you're super familiar with. You're just going to have to deal with the discomfort because it's something that you are very passionate about. And now is the time. I also have storm here. And so I think that this is letting you know that it will be difficult. This is not going to be something that's simple. I think also we're about to have a storm kind of hit us in a way. I don't mean like literally, but I do think that something big is happening, and it's affecting a lot of people, and it's affecting things in a big, like almost devastating way. And that's kind of another reminder of time. You know, I think I heard a quote the other day that was like, if the nuclear bomb drops, I think I've probably said this in another video, if the nuclear bomb drops, you'd want it to drop on you making art, playing with your children, doing something that fulfills you. What you don't want is the atomic bomb to drop and you were cowering in fear. And so I think that that is definitely present in this reading as a reminder that there's never a perfect time in life. And so it's important to embrace your passions and do the things that make you happy. And if this is something that you believe will make you happy in the long run, or you believe that it's going to feed your soul in some way to do this, then I think that it's time to just go ahead and start, and not wait for any like perfect timing to align, because that's just not going to happen. And it's better to just live your life the way that you want to live it now than to wait and continue to wait and continue to wait whenever the future is not guaranteed. So yeah, so that's my message for today. What are you waiting for? And I gave an affirmation at the beginning. I don't remember it right now, but I'm going to write it in the caption after I listen again, in case you want a refresher on what that affirmation was. And if you liked my video, please follow me. If you're already following me, please like or comment or share. And you can also buy me a cup of coffee if you want to support this channel. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you next time.